After 7 years helping to empower thousands of women by providing professional attire and job training, the Dress for Success program has announced it will be closing its doors. The program's executive director, Kathy Rioja, says this was not an easy decision to close, but said the program simply can no longer sustain itself. When COVID hit, Rioja said they were deeply impacted, which caused their in-person services to cease and any fundraising efforts to be canceled. The program's last day will be March 8th. A final closing sale will take place this weekend on Saturday, February 27th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 6116 Ayers in the same parking lot of Bolero.